Today there's no big intro. Today there's no music. Today there's no jokes. I barely even have the energy to make this video. I've never been so unexcited to make a video in my life. In the past few weeks, I felt grief. I felt frustration. I felt anger, anxiety, fear, loneliness. I felt every single emotion in the book, and I've allowed myself to feel for the past 5 days. I wanted to get my thoughts together. I wanted to get what I needed to say together so I can make this video and let y'all know the bad news. And I don't know how else to say it. So let's get into today's video. For those who don't know or who are new to this channel, my first video was in March of 2020. I remember it like it was yesterday. Sweating in my mama's car just to make content. In 2021, I was using a 2013 camera that was a hand-me-down just so I could make content. And last year, I finally got my own camera. I got me a Sony 6400. In 2023, I finally figured myself out. I finally figured out what type of content that I wanted to make. I've gotten the gist of editing and recording and how to make videos, how to be consistent with videos. And this year, I've been my best self. I finally got monetized this year. I finally reached 1,000 subscribers this year. I started my second channel. I was just about to get on a roll. I posted my social media video a month or two ago. I posted my basketball video 2 weeks after that. I was supposed to drop a video on embracing the present. Behind all this content, behind this nice camera, behind the lens, behind the ND filter, there are things that go wrong. Something always happens every time that I record. Ever since I made my first video, there was always something. Something little, like when I was in my mom's car, I used to have my notes with me. I used to have notes, and sometimes the page will rip in half, or it would start raining when I would start a video, or my phone would break, my phone would die. There have been times where I've been recording and I actually didn't press the button, so I'll record a 30-minute video and I wasn't even recording the whole time, so I had to do it again. The 2021 videos, that camera, I did not know if I was recording or not. I just pressed the button and I could not see. There was no flip screen or a way that I could see that I was recording. I had to just guess. I didn't know when the camera died. The camera never told me when it died. There are so many times where the camera's died or the storage was full and I'll be going on for 20 more minutes just to find out that the camera has been off for the past hour. There's always something. And Tuesday, something happened. Something really, really bad happened. So on Tuesday, I was planning to record a video for my second channel. I was going to show y'all all the posters in my room and the meanings behind them, why I have them, and what they mean to me. And ironically, I had the camera right in front of me. I had it right here, and it was standing up because I was filming at a high angle. And to the left of the camera, which is my right, and your left, if you're watching this video, there is the light. The big light that I have in my videos. If you've seen it in the behind the scenes video that I posted on my second channel, right when I was about to press record, the light fell on the camera, and the camera that I'm recording on right now fell on the TV stand. And it's funny because the camera didn't land on the camera itself. Like when it fell, it landed on the lens. The lens hit the TV stand. It fell on the lens, and plus, my camera is protected by a camera rig that protects the camera for stuff that happens like that. Somehow, some way, the sensor inside the camera is broken. The sensor inside the camera got damaged, and now on my camera I cannot see anything, because for those who don't know, Sony cameras have flip screens, and my camera has a flip screen. The flip screen is so you can see all your settings, you can see the menu, you can see all your shots, you can see exactly what you're doing. That's what it's there for you to see. And if not, you got the internal viewfinder, which I'll put it on the screen. I can't see anything that I'm doing, and my camera still physically works. I'm recording with the camera that I'm talking about right now, but I cannot record without being able to see anything. I mean, I can, I'm doing it right now, but me, what you're seeing right now, this camera angle, I'm literally just guessing that this is good because I've recorded in this position a few times. So the record button still works, the camera's still on, the camera, the battery, the microphone, everything still works, but the camera itself, I cannot see anything. Everything is blacked out. The flip screen is blacked out. The internal viewfinder is blacked out. The monitor is blacked out. So there is a way I could record. I could guess the angles right, record, then take the memory card out of the camera, put it into the computer, and see the angles, but that would just make everything way too complicated. It really would. It hurts my heart to say that I'm not going to be posting no videos anytime soon. And I know some of y'all are saying, use your phone. You can use your phone. Yes, I can use my phone, but I don't want to. I don't want to because I have a look and an aesthetic that I want to go for, that works for me, that I love, and it would just make my channel messy. I wouldn't be using my videos to the best of their abilities because I know exactly what I'm going for, and the phone just can't do that. It can't, because the phone is very limiting. And I'm not saying that you can't use your phone. Of course I can use my phone. I could drop a video tomorrow on my phone. But it just doesn't go well with what I've had on my channel for the past year and what I'm going for. And yes, I can use my phone. Yes, if you are starting out on YouTube and you don't have a camera, yes, use the phone. But I got this equipment for a reason. I got everything I have for a reason, for a camera. I didn't get all this to use my phone. I'm back at the bottom when it comes to not having a camera. So, I mean, I have no other choice. It's time to invest and work for a new camera, just like I did with this one. And I could have gotten this camera fixed, but that would just cost too much money, especially if I was already planning on getting a new camera anyway in January. But I gotta make some adjustments. And it just sucks to say I'm probably not gonna be back until December. That just makes me so mad even saying that. I'm probably gonna be back in December. I cannot tell you how many sacrifices I've made for this channel. Whether it was missing out on so many things, missing out on time with family. I've spent at least $5,000 on this channel, from the camera to the mic to the lenses to the light. If you've seen my bloopers video that I posted last month on my second channel, you would know that my flash drive broke. I just bought a new flash drive last month. Every time I record, it's always something. Like just when I was about to take off, just when I got myself right, just when I was about to get started. And I already took a break earlier this year. Like, I literally had like a 3-month break, just studying what type of videos that I wanted to make, just to come back and be fully ready to step into this next step of the channel, the second channel, and just like that, just gets taken away from you. Being consistent with this channel is hard. As much as I make it look easy, as much as I can make a good video and make it like it's nothing, this stuff isn't as easy as it looks. It's very time consuming. And I don't know if people realize, because sometimes I even forget how much vulnerability it takes to do this, to talk about the stuff that I talk about. How much courage, how much bravery, how much you have to really not care what people think to, you know, be a YouTuber in 2023, because it's not looked upon as good as you think it is. People don't see YouTube as a real job. People don't take YouTube serious. They just think you're just going through a phase and you're just making posts. They treat it like it's Instagram or Snapchat. They think it's just a trend, and it could be for some people, but I know it's not for me. This is my life, man. This is something that I've wanted to do for 3 years. I just didn't know what I kind of wanted to do. I didn't know like what type of lane I wanted to be in or what type of content I wanted to make. But I know I wanted to make videos. I know I wanted to find a way to be creative, whether it was through music, just having an avenue where you could fully just be yourself. Like, I've cried on camera 3 times. Like, I put my soul into this, man. And it just hurts my heart. It really hurts. And I ain't felt this pain in a long time. $1,000, man. I saved up so much money for this camera. It took me 6 months. This messed up my heart and my mind so much to the point where I thought about quitting. For the first time ever while recording. The first time since 2020 I've ever thought about quitting doing this. And I was doing this, I was speaking my mind, I was, making posts on Snapchat, making posts on Instagram. Lots of people don't know that. I've been doing this before I even officially dropped the first video in 2020. I was posting about real stuff, about stuff that speaks to the soul since high school. And I actually thought about quitting. But I know me at the end of the day. I know, even though I want to quit, my mind won't let me. My body won't let me. My heart won't let me. And that's just how I am. I've been like that for the past 2 years. Positive thoughts. I just can't stop having them. When stuff goes wrong, I can't stop being positive. That's just how I am. Being around negative people, I can't be around that. My mind, my body, my heart won't let me. Negative energy, I don't condone it. Caring about people think, attaching myself to people's judgments, I can't. I just can't. That's just not how I am. Giving up and quitting and having self-doubt and talking to myself in a negative manner, having negative self-talk, I can't do that. I'm just not like that. I'm not. My body will not let me give up. It won't. As much as I wanted to. As much as I wanted to, I just can't. I can't. I've came way too far. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been changing lives for 3 years. I've been speaking my mind for 3 years. I just can't stop. I can't. I don't know what's going to stop me, but I can't. I just can't. It's not in me. I cannot give up on what I want to do. I just can't. Not believing in myself is a myth to me. It's a myth. Because questions pop in my head every single day where I've had to ask myself, is it all worth it? Is it really worth working for another camera? Is it really worth saving up tens, thousands of dollars for a new camera? Is it really worth it? Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the time that you'll be spending away from YouTube? Is it worth stepping down as a manager at your job so you can focus more on what you want? Is it worth quitting your job altogether? Going from making this amount of money to making pennies on YouTube for a start? Is it worth the hours? Is it worth waking up at 6 in the morning, 10 in the morning, just to get one shot that'll be in the video for only 3 seconds? Should I just go the 9 to 5 route? Should I just quit YouTube and just, work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life? Should I just play it safe? Should I do what they've told me to do since kindergarten? And that's prepare me to go to college so I can get higher in the corporate world, because that's what matters. That's what they told me, right? That's what matters. Getting rich, having big houses, the white picket fence, the American dream. Is it worth not wanting that? Is it worth not caring for that? Maybe what I do isn't trending. Maybe people don't understand me. Maybe people don't understand me yet. Maybe I am ahead of my time. Maybe I was too young to be talking about stuff that I'm talking about. Maybe nobody wants to hear a black man talk about positive things because your brain can't understand and wants to reinforce a stereotype, because the things that I say are not normal to the mind and they're not comprehensible, because all you're used to is seeing athletes and rappers. Maybe the YouTube algorithm won't promote me. Maybe they won't put me on people's feeds. Maybe they won't show people my post. Maybe the world will never see a 40-minute video that took me 40 hours that only 4 people seen. Is it all worth it? I don't know. And I say that with no judgment, because I don't. I don't know the future. Because, of course, I want the outcome of me being able to make enough money full time on this platform, being able to travel with the money that I make from this platform, being able to buy an apartment, buy a house in the middle of Iowa around grass and trees and nature. Success is not guaranteed, but I know what is, and that is hope. That is faith, that is belief, that is discipline, that is consistency, that is drive, that is perseverance within myself, because I'm willing to take that risk. I've never, ever felt like I wasn't good enough on this platform. I know that, saying words into the mic, all you got to give me is 2 minutes and I can change your life. This was always bigger than me. This was always bigger than me. This was never about me. This has been about teaching people that they are human beings, reminding people that they are human beings and that they can feel, teaching people to not identify with materials, get caught up in their ego and what society tells them to be, but what they want to be for themselves, to help and teach the youth to not fall into the same traps that me, my homies, my friends, and my brothers fell into, to break generational curses and to be greater than the capitalism, the patriarchy, to be greater than narcissism, the racism that surrounds you every day, especially being this skin color. And I'll probably be looking back at this in 6 months and say, maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe I needed this. So that's why, I understand that everything is about mindset. And 3 months ago, this happened to me, I would have not handled it like I have now. So before I lose faith, before I judge this, before I, dwell on this, because I feel better than I did a few days ago. That's why I didn't make the video as soon as it happened, because I was not in the right mind space. I was not happy at all, and adapting. because this is just more adversity. This is more change. This is more uncomfortability. This is more struggle that I need. It's a part of life. Life is not going to go your way 24/7. This is just another roadblock. This is just another hurdle. And I've jumped over many. So this ain't nothing new. Sometimes life doesn't go your way. And that's fine. As much as you want to believe that it's not fine, as much as you want to get angry, as much as you want to get frustrated, life is not going to go your way all the time. You will get rejected. You will lose. You will not win every single day. You will not have a good day every single day. It's not how life works. And I understand that. So that's why I let myself feel for those few days. I feel much better. I feel even more better now that I've gotten this out and that y'all know, because like I said, I'm not going to be back until December probably. Gotta adapt. Instead, I'll just be, writing scripts. I'll be planning shots. Can't test the shots, but I will be planning them. I'm going to be working for another camera. Hopefully, I can have the camera by November. I'll keep being creative. I'll still, have ideas. This doesn't stop anything really. I just can't record. I can't edit and I can't record. So hopefully, all goes well. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to spend more time with my family, spend more time with my loved ones, go outside more before it gets cold. And when I do come back, I'm going all in like I plan to. So this is just more time for me to get better, more time for me to study the game, more time for me to be a student, because, like I always say, ain't nobody stopping me but the person in the mirror. Anytime adversity comes, that's when I shine. Anytime people doubt me, that's when I shine. Anytime shit hits the fan, that's when I shine. So I'll probably be looking back on this in 3 months and be glad that it happened. So if you want me to quit, if you want me to be unsuccessful, if you don't believe in me, that's your problem. It's not mine. And this is my life. So I'd advise you not to play with mine. If you think I'm going to stop, if you think I'm going to disappear, if you think I'm going to quit, think again. You better get used to seeing this face. You better get used to seeing this quality. You better get used to seeing these wristbands. You better get used to seeing these lips, these teeth, my nose, my eyes, this hair. Get used to it all. Because this is only the beginning, and I'm only just getting started. Make sure y'all be safe. God bless your soul. I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Thank you.